I was appointed by the Fayetteville City Council in 2015 for a 4-year term. And during that time, I've served as a board member in the capacity of treasurer. I've served as chair of the board. I've served as secretary, and currently I am vice chair of the board. Coming on to any board, there's a lot to learn just because the dynamics of the individuals that you will be working with, the philosophy and creed of the organization, and of course, making sure that you understand the mission of the organization. But all of that has been quite satisfying to me. I've had the pleasure and experience of serving on numerous boards, so it was not quite as steep of a learning curve as it might have been for some people. It was an extraordinary experience also for me because since the creation of the utility back in 1905, I have the distinction and the honor of being the first African American female to be appointed to the board. And I take that designation quite seriously, not only for myself and the community, but for other young girls that might aspire to participate on a board such as this one. Prior to becoming a member of this board, I have served as a member of the Fayetteville Chamber. I have served as a member of the board of the Arts Center. I have served as chair of the Cape Fear Regional Bureau, which is an organization that is nonprofit and works specifically with those persons suffering from HIV or AIDS. And I've also had the pleasure of working on the Cumberland County Mental Health Board, where I served as chair for 3 years. So I've been quite busy in the community and also very active in my church. And of course, I'm a member of the esteemed Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. This particular board, these 4 members, have really taken a vested interest in the building local business capacity. That is one of the stalwart missions that we have turned our attention to. We believe it is inherently important for our local business folk to have an opportunity to do business with PwC. So if it means that we have to reach out into the community and come up with strategic plans to assist our local businesses to formulate methods whereby they may be able to bid and win work with PwC. That is one of the greatest accomplishments I think that I've worked on since being on this board. Secondarily, but probably most important to our ratepayers, is that we've been able to mitigate high utility prices. We have focused on rehabbing the infrastructure of our assets such that we can have sustained quality service at a competitively low price. And that's quite important for people who, when they turn the switch, they want the lights to come on. When they turn the faucet, they want the water to come on. But they don't want to have to write big checks every month. And that is something the board focuses on. And that is almost a mantra with us as we talk to the senior leadership at PwC. I'm excited for the fact that even with all of the coal ash expenses that Duke clients, and we are one of Duke's clients, we have been able to mitigate the impact of what that increase would have meant for our ratepayers because we've been fiscally conservative over the years. We intend to stay on that road of being fiscally conservative so that when our ratepayers look at their utility bill, even though as ratepayers, they will have to absorb some of the coal ash expense, not because of PwC, but because of the rulings from the regulatory agencies. But you're seeing rather a $2 fee rather than what it could have been a $10.50 fee. That's exciting, and it also shows that on a daily basis, we are watching the fiscal health of PwC. I'm also excited about the opportunity for PwC to possibly participate in extending our water services because of the Gen X crisis. Because I do believe, as do all of the commissioners, that everyone should be able to go to the faucet and get a clean, pure glass of water. It is important to recognize how significant it is to have a hometown utility. We are as close as next door. We are your next door neighbors. And I believe through the challenges and adversities of the recent weather-related activities we've had, our ratepayers and our customers have seen the value of having a hometown utility.